Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake, cause I don't fucking care.
Hey, what is up you guys? This is Nacho here and welcome back to another Call of Duty World War II video. Now, today in the morning, you guys know we had update 1.06 go live, and with this update we had another severe bar nerf. Now, if I were to be completely honest with you guys, I don't really notice that much of a difference from today's bar nerf as opposed to the nerf that we got a week or two ago. The one that we got a week or two ago was definitely a lot more dramatic, and this one might have just been a little bit more fine-tuning to add some more recoil, but I figured I would give you guys my custom created class. So I'm not saying I'm the best Call of Duty player in the world, but I hold a 3 KD right now in this game, so I can definitely hold my own, and I hope that these custom class setups will help you guys along the way. So getting right into it, what do I like to rock on my bar? So for starters, the division that I use the most with my bar class is the infantry division. You know, all the benefits that you get, one, you pretty much have the ability to aim down sights faster, letting you, or not aim down sights faster, but strafe faster while you're aiming down sights, and that is super powerful with an assault rifle. That is mainly the reason. Also, another thing that really helps the bar out is in close range situations. Obviously, assault rifles are not really the best. The bar is probably one of the better assault rifles to, you know, take somebody up on one-on-one close range, but the infantry division gives you a bayonet on your weapon. So whenever somebody gets in your face, a lot of the times, rather than shooting them, you can just bayonet them. You know, the melee range in this game is really forgiving. So, you know, for starters, that's that. You know, infantry, I mainly run it just for the bayonet on the bar, and I also run it for the increased aim down sight strafe speed. Now, taking a look at attachments, as you level up the infantry division, you eventually get an unlock that grants you 3 attachments on your weapons, and these are the 3 that I find to be the most successful on my bar class. The first thing, and probably the most important thing out of this entire thing, is extended mags. Now, a lot of the guns in this game, especially the assault rifles, are pretty lackluster in magazine sizes. You know, we're all used to playing Call of Duties where most, if not all, the weapons in the game have at least a 30-round magazine, if not similar to it. And in this game, it makes it really difficult, especially when you're using the bar, when you only have 20 bullets, to kill more than 2 people at a time. You know, there's tons of times where I haven't run extended mags. I run into a room, there's 3-4 people, and sadly, you just don't have enough ammo in your gun to kill all those people. The bar is one of the fastest killing weapons in the game, so adding those extra 10 bullets with the extended mags, you'll be surprised at how much more destruction you can do on the battlefield. Somebody might expect you to be reloading after you kill 2 of his teammates, when in reality you can just be pre-aiming around the wall, wait for him to jump out at you, and you kill him with the remaining, you know, 7 bullets left in your magazine that you wouldn't have had without the extended mags. Now, my next favorite attachment is definitely gotta be the grip. This is definitely a debate in this game. A lot of people say that grip doesn't really do anything in this game, but personally, I find it makes a huge difference for my long to mid-range engagements, especially with the bar nerf today being centered around adding more recoil to it. Definitely, once you run a grip, it's gonna make you win more mid to long range engagements. And last but not least, the last attachments that I like on my bar is advanced rifling. Now, this is also another attachment that a lot of people seem to, you know, be indifferent about. They don't really know whether it's worth it or not to use. Me personally, the bar, you know, has one of the weakest, you know, long range distances in the game. So, you know, adding an advanced rifling really helps compensate for that and really brings out your mid-range game, in my opinion. You know, I know that, like I said, there's a lot of people who say that it only helps your long range, this and that. Personally, I feel like I melt a lot more when I have advanced rifling as opposed to when I don't. So the 3 attachments are extended mag, grip, and advanced rifling. If you're using the infantry class and you have three attachments, I definitely recommend you run that setup. Now, for whatever reason, let's say you want to use the mountain division to be sneaky, or maybe you want to use airborne and you only have 2 attachments. The 2 attachments I would recommend you put on are grip and extended mags. Now, if you do not, and I repeat, do not like the iron sights, I recommend you take off the grip and put on maybe a reflex sight instead. The reason I don't recommend you take off extended mags is because, like I said, man, extended mags is so clutch in this game. It brings up all the guns, most of them at least, up to par to what we're used to in Call of Duty. You know, having that 30-round bullet magazine is something we're also used to, and it makes me feel comfortable when I'm playing. It gives me the sense of satisfaction knowing where if I run into a group of enemies, I'm not going to be at a huge disadvantage where I have to switch up my pistol and try to, you know, gun everybody like that, I feel really confident going into any situation with a 30-round magazine. Now, for my basic training, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking what I like to run, I personally like to run the ordnance, and for my kill streak setup, I use the UAV, the care package, and the fighter pilot. That's it. I don't really run any of the higher streaks in this game because they simply aren't worth it. Ordnance is super clutch because with the care packages, you get a free reroll. I cannot tell you guys how many times I have rerolled a care package and I've gotten a ball turret gunner, I've gotten paratroopers, I've gotten fire bombing runs. You know, all these kill streaks are pretty much free kills that you can get just for going on a 4 kill streak with ordnance enabled. Now, let's say the care packages drops and you get a counter UAV. Nobody really wants that. You double tap and you swap it, and it could potentially turn into like a glide bomb, into a paratroopers, into whatever you like, and it just makes an absolute melt fest on the map. Truth be told, the basic training isn't really the most important thing to this class. If you're trying to have a similar playstyle to myself, then I guess you want to use ordnance, but honestly, this is a toss-up. You can honestly throw in whatever you know, basic training you prefer into this class, insert it, and it'll probably do just as well. For my secondary, I'm using the machine pistol. I have a gold variant for it. Now, it doesn't really matter what variant you have, it just gives you an XP bonus. I just like the machine pistol because it seems to be the most consistent pistol in the game, and it can get you out of some hairy situations. Now, for my equipment, I'm pretty much just using the regular frag grenade, the first nade that you get in the game, and that is pretty much it for the creative class, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. In the background of the gameplay, you guys can already see that is what this weapon can do for you, tearing it up on Ardennes Forest, or Ardennes Forest, however you pronounce it. Let me know what weapons you guys would like to see next in my creative class series or my custom class setups. I figured I'd do the bar today, seeing as how they had a major nerf to it, or added to it, but like I said, I don't really notice too much of a difference with it. I don't know if it's just because this class setup is that beastly, or if it's just that they didn't really tweak it as much as many people are making it out to be. Nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, my name is Papa Nacho. Thank you guys for watching this lovely World War II video. Subscribe to join Nacho Nation, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, you guys.